Welcome everyone to the string methods video. Since strings are everywhere, even in small or big project, so Python has provided plenty of inbuilt method or functions. Method are basically functions and that are related to the completely one class. So inbuilt method means inbuilt method that is a function that is related to strictly to the one classes. That string inbuilt method means the functions that are basically restricted to the class string. So how the method from the string can be called means, if you have the functions, basically let me open a new idle new. If you have the classes that is about the string, so you just put the string there, you just put some string, you just put the string and just call with the period, call the period and the function with the function name. This is the way of calling. So it is a string, basically there is a string and a string has a period, and this is the dot operator that is calling the function or a method of the class string. So this is the way of calling the function. So let me give you an example, quick example here. So we had previously used the format word, that is string formatting. I am dot format has been done, and we have given the name, basically name. So this format has been called into the string class. That format has been inbuilt method into the string class. So whenever you call this hi I am a name, so this has been format has been called in the class string. Similarly, let me talk about the happy birthday first. So just I want to count the number of a in the happy birthday string. So this means a has been twice in the happy birthday, because here's a, here's a. So count method will provide the how many times the character or a string has been present in the happy birthday. So secondly will be just firstly store, I'll store the happy birthday in some string, and I'll call the lower means I'll print the lower of the x, means happy birthday in the lower. So if you print x now, it is even happy birthday, it is not in the lowercase. Why is it that? How is it possible? Because we have just called the x lower and it has shown that happy birthday in the lowercase, but when I print the x, it is not in lowercase, but it is the actual x that we have stored before, because x is a string are the immutable. That means string cannot be changed but can be overwritten. So if I store this x as x dot lower, now I print the x, it is a happy birthday, means it has been overwritten. So string are immutable data type, that means they cannot be changed but they can be overwritten. So if I change the x is to upper, that means upper, but even I have changed to upper, it is in the lowercase, x is in lowercase. So this is important to know that string are immutable. So there are a couple of methods that interesting method, like capitalize, that will capitalize the x, and that will title method that will keep the title, that is making a h and b in the upper cases and other all lower cases. And we have this as x is lower method. This will give you true or false based on the condition that x is lower or upper. So we have a x that is obviously in a lower case, and this should give you a true. And you have a is upper to, which should give you a false. And we have alpha for checking is alphabet or not, if it is alphabet or not. So it is obviously alphabet, because we have happy birthday, happy, happy, it is all in alphabet. It is not number, it is not digit, it is not special character, but it will give false because we have here a space. So space is counted as a digit but not alpha. So if you have a b c a b b basically, and if you have alpha is alpha, so it will give you a true. Similarly, you have 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 dot is digit function or method, that will give you a true. Similarly, we have a couple of methods that are very interesting methods, like we'll talk about the yux. We'll make a new string here. We'll make a new string that is yux, and we'll make this as Bohemian, and we'll call yux index. So what is the index of O? I want to say the index of O. So index of O is 1 because it is at B is at 0 and O is at 1. So strings always start with the index 0. We have told that before. So index start with 0. But what if x dot index, and if I call with nothing, so it will give a value error. It will give a value error saying that substring not found. So if you find in this problem in the program, then your program or your app or your program, anything will crash. So to prevent it, we have the find statement. So find method. So what find method will do is it will call on the substring, and if you even put anything to find, it will give you -1 rather than crashing. So but in the find, O, bigger O and smaller O is different, so it will give -1. So it is case sensitive, so small O is not same as the bigger O, so -1. But if you say, if you yux dot find, but if it is small O, it will give you a 1. Similarly, we'll talk about the very important concept, that is strip method. Strip method, this is very important. For that instance, I'll take some example here. Just input something here, name called input. Just input what is your name and input it. So if you input here space, a big space, if you input a big space and input name of your, like John, and enter. So if you take the len and see the name, it will tell you 11. Although John is only a 4 character, it has given a length of name as 11 because it has counted the space too. So this is very bad programming. In order to prevent it, just we'll do is we'll input basically what is your name, and we'll strip in this string. Basically what strip will do is it will get all the blank spaces. So if we call this, and I'll put the space here and we'll zone. So when I call the length now, it will be only 4, it will not be 11. So strip will do is it will eradicate, or it will remove all the spaces that is in the string, and it is very important to know.